is our small business shout out today?
Abby, do you have a small business in Canton that you like to support?
I know we've talked about Walkie Talkie in the past.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure if you guys have given them a shout out
I think
before.
we have.
No, I don't think we have. That's oversight.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite coffee shops in Canton, and it's really close to Malone. I can walk there in just a few minutes.
It's awesome. Yeah.
So yeah, my friends and I, we love Walkie Talkie in Canton.
But they don't have the international coffee creamer there. They're like the real deal.
They are the real deal there.
They have their eggnog latte out now.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. Are you into that?
I'll totally try it.
Okay.
Yeah, well, and even better, the eggnog, they get it from Hartzler's Dairy, which is nearby, and it's amazing. I am not an eggnog fan at all, or at least I have not been in the past until I tried Hartzler's. It's just mind-blowing. So it is worth the try. And I think that the owners are Malone grads. Yes, at least.
I don't know.
I think so. Lindsay?
Oh, the owners. Yeah. The owners of Walkie Talkie are absolutely Malone grads. Yes.
Yeah.
So we have a little Malone thing going today. Pretty awesome. We can give a little shout out to our alma mater. There we go.
Yay! Hooray!
So let's dive in a little bit this morning with Abby. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
It's like a game show.
Oh. Well, let's give
Are
Abby.
you ready to start? Who wants to be a millionaire?
Well, she's
no lifelines though. No 50-50s.
All right. Well, Abby, tell us about your background and your major at Malone, because it was a little unusual, I think, for you to maybe reach out to Data Dames.
All right. Well, I'm a junior right now at Malone University, and I'm an English and creative writing double major. I never really had a certain particular plan of what I wanted to do with my major. I just knew that I loved literature, and I've always loved writing various genres, fiction, historical fiction, and nonfiction as well, poetry. I just never knew really what I wanted to do with it. One of my professors, Steve Jensen, he had hooked me up with a list of ideas of different companies and organizations in Canton, of places to just look into on my own, to do research on, and just to kind of get a feel for what kinds of job opportunities there are for English majors. Because I think a lot of us, we kind of assume if you're studying English, you're going to teach or you're going to try to be an author. Mm-hmm. And I say try to be because, we all have this dream of being a big writer, and very few of us really will be the next J.K. Rowling or what have you.
Right.
So, I had looked around at different companies, just kind of getting a feel of what the workplace is like for people fresh out of college, and decided it was about time for an internship. I looked into a few places, and I heard about this place called Data Dames. I was like, what is that? That's very interesting.
Was it the name? Was it the name? That
yes,
was like,
I actually, I was compelled. I was like, what is this all about? And I wasn't really expecting to land an internship with you guys. I was thinking, I don't have a lot of experience at all in marketing. I hadn't taken marketing courses. I'm not majoring in business or marketing. And so I wasn't really sure how this would fit in to my major. But as I did more research, I came to find that a lot of people who study English do pursue careers in the business world, specifically in marketing with public relations and communications. It's pretty, they coincide pretty well together.
Ew.
Because if you are a good writer and a good reader, you have a lot of the critical thinking skills necessary to be able to have clear communication in the workplace. And that's a skill that I think every business and every company needs more of. I think as an English major, really, I'm a lot more marketable than maybe I thought.
Jen, can you relate to?
I was going to say
being an English major.
Yes, I was going to say that's when we interviewed you, Abby. Of course, that was a key part to winning us over, because when we we weren't looking for an intern, as you mentioned, and
that was the biggest challenge,
right?
Convincing us we would take an intern.
But yeah, as Abby was, obviously I've been a writer for a long time, and I was an English major at Malone also, and English and communications. And yeah, the importance of writing, good writing, is so critical in so many fields. But I definitely have made a lot of use of my writing skills in marketing. So yeah, she pretty much just like...
And she hasn't started working on her book yet. So.
No, yeah, my book, the one that I'm never going to write. But anyway, no. But yeah, Abby's messaging was on point to me. 100%. She sold me.
It was a good sale.
It was an excellent sale.
And I got to meet the dogs on day one.
That's right.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
The office dogs. Have we talked much about our dogs? I don't want to
I don't think so.
We'll have to.
We won't go on.
We won't take a doggy trail. But we'll have to introduce our dogs on the podcast at some point. But that's actually a great point that you were making about creative and critical thinking and productivity, because that's a perspective I think that you bring that maybe somebody who is majoring specifically in marketing might not. So tell us a little bit about your creative thinking process.
For sure. Well, I've done some research on different patterns of thought, such as design thinking, creative thinking, strategic thinking. And I think my creative thinking, it goes hand in hand with communication, because I think in creative thinking, it's important to prioritize other people's perspectives. It's a way of looking at something in a new way, really, in a new light. And so I think being a creative writing major as well as an English major helps me with creative thinking a lot, because I am constantly trying to look at things in a new way to write about it or to understand someone else's writing about those things. Even just reading literature for fun or for school, you're constantly trying to adapt your perspective to the perspective of the characters or whatever is happening in whatever you're reading. I think creative thinking really is kind of central to a lot of jobs, and we don't even realize it.